What's up, NB fam? And welcome to another edition of my sports review. Today is going to be a goodie. I just wanted to talk about, got a lot of stuff to talk about, but first, we're just going to get into some quick sports stuff really quick. So let's go ahead and get into that. If you haven't heard, the AEW game has just come out finally, so happy about that because I have been waiting since maybe December, so it's been a while. So I am not interested in waiting another 6 months for that. It comes out June 27th, last time I heard. So if you haven't pre-ordered now. Pre-ordered mine a long time ago, so I'm waiting for it to come out. Moving on to expecting news, Carmella and Alexa Bliss are expecting their first children coming up soon. Carmella recently announced her that she is having a boy, and Alexa's baby is soon to be announced. Probably won't be for a while, but yeah, that's enough on that. So let's go ahead and get started. As I may have not stated before, this is my going to be all about the WNBA, specifically my WNBA Ross top five. I'll probably get into the roster details, well, like the breakdown of the WNBA on a much later date, some point. But as far as right now, this is just my official like top five overall, and there'll probably be more to come. But as for now, this is just like a sneak peek of my top five. So let's go ahead and get started. Recently, she has been released from, I forgot what country it was, but she's been held there for a little bit. I think it's Russia, for because of some craziness. So my starting center is, if you haven't seen her play, you have to see her play. When she is on the court, like literally no one can stop her, and she is Brittany Griner from my center, Brittany Griner from the Connecticut Suns. And I mean, she is an overall beast. You have got to see her play. If you haven't, like, literally nobody can block her. I think she is currently the tallest in all of the WNBA. Like, no one can stop her. uh, Next, we're going to move on to my point guard, which is Chelsea Plum. I don't know why I always get that mixed up. It's actually Kelsey Plum. from the Los Angeles Aces, who, if you all haven't known, is the current champions, who are the current champions. And they are still in my mind, will be the current champions now that they have my other current pick, who I will announce later on. But if you have not seen Kelsey Plum in action, I would advise you, like, all of her shots from pretty much, I think she can shoot from almost anywhere on the court. I would consider her like the Steph Curry of the WNBA, at least from my perspective. But moving on to my shooting guard, which is Elena Deladon from the Washington Mystics. And she coincidentally used to play for me, my team, the Chicago Sky. She was drafted to the Chicago Sky, but then eventually drafted to the Washington Mystics later on. Anyone who is lucky enough to have Lena Deladon is just overall. She's a two-time All-Star, and just anyone who is lucky enough to get her is the luckiest team in the world. But moving on to my small forward is from the Dallas Wings is Satu Sabali. God, I hope I pronounced that right. If you have not seen her in action, I would highly advise you to go, because not only has she played here, she can play in Germany as well and absolutely dominate the floor. I saw her recent game. I forget who it was for, but it was amazing. Absolutely just dominant. But moving on to my final pick, and I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but I may have gave a hint to my power forward, which is, if she wins this season, will be her third championship with the Los I was at Los Angeles, Las Vegas Aces, will be Candace Parker. She's already run with the Sparks. She's won with Sky, and then she's also won with, well, she'll win with the Aces this year if all goes right. And just like I was explaining earlier with Kelsey Plum, any team that is lucky enough to have Candace Parker will absolutely dominate. But that is my overall roster, and let me know what you think and leave a comment below. This has been another great edition of the overall sports review, my overall sports review. Let me know what you think. Uh, and as always, stay safe, be blessed, and enjoy.